Hey everyone, this is me, Maisha. I have my cute little pepperoonies over there. See, this is Mew. She is my bestie. And this is my, the man of my life, Poppy. And Mew Mew, she's very, very, she's very, she's so cute. She's very possessive over me. And, I don't know, I kind of like it. I've never had a dog be so, like, devoted to me, and it's really cute. She's like my biggest fan. But, anyway, I don't know why, like, this part of my face looks really white and it's bothering me. Is it the lighting? I don't freaking know. I'm just gonna let it be, whatever. I want to be as real with you as possible. So yeah, this is Maisha. I just want to like upload kind of just fleeting videos here and there because I think that's the best way that I can get out content for y'all. There is a lot that I want to share and I want to say, but I never really get to because I feel like it needs to be polished. So today I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to polish my shit. I hope that's okay for me to curse here and that I don't get whatever. I don't even monetize my YouTube. So what am I saying? Whatever, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, so I kind of got really inspired by this one woman here. I love her. I forgot her name, but she always does these videos when she's like driving to Starbucks and she gets her coffee. So it's kind of like a ritual, like a habit stacking thing. So I don't know, I just found that to be really awesome. And maybe I should start doing that like in the mornings when I do my coffee. But anyway, let's get to the meat of this video. So it has been a little bit over a month since I have finally let go of the last social media site outlet that I was watching or that I was kind of participating in, and that is Facebook. I don't count Pinterest. I don't even go on Pinterest, so it doesn't matter. But I've noticed that all of these sites kind of have this one thread that tend to link everything together. And YouTube, for the most part, it doesn't. Or I have been able to curate my YouTube content where I don't come across content that is unwanted, or unsolicited. So, yeah, Facebook, I let go of Instagram last year. No, not last year. It was in 2023, like end of 2023. I decided to fully just delete it and just be done with it because I felt like I was getting a lot of FOMO, and I was also felt a lot of pressure to change myself, to be honest. There is a lot of content in IG, at least that I would consume, where it would be like, oh, self-love, self-acceptance, blah, 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 a lot of mental health, like, related stuff, a lot of, just positive shit. But at the end of the day, all of that also seemed to have a specific motive, It's to, like, for example, even right now when I'm talking to you, there is a motive, right? I want to be heard. I want to leave a message. I want you guys to, at the end of the day, agree with me. But yeah, like that was kind of like on steroids a little bit on IG, I think. Facebook, it's more geared towards people, in my family that I know, or in my friends, like my old friends that I've come crossed paths with. But yeah, like there's always this motive, like, oh, here is this message that I want to give you. And this message at the end of the day is going to lead you to consume more of my messages, and then also, expose you to certain ads, and just basically convince you to do something. Like, like I said, for example, my video right now is probably trying to convince you that social media at the end of the day is more of at least for me, it takes away more than it gives me. So, yeah, and that didn't sit well with me. And I've noticed that I was also trying to do the same thing, especially, I'm an artist, I paint, and a lot of the art that I was making, just because I wasn't getting a lot of, as much, traction as a lot of the other people out there. They're these beautiful, fabulous, like, artsy people. Like, I felt like my art, and it was shit. Like, I honestly felt like it just wasn't worth posting about anymore. And so, I just wasn't being my authentic self at the end of the day. And I feel like a lot of people are not their authentic selves on social media. And I didn't like that. There was another reason why and this is kind of like, I call it info seeking. Like, certain people that I don't know them. Like, I've never even met them. Certain people that might know, like, that might know one of my friends, and it's somehow my friends showed them to me because, oh my God, this person's so cool. Look at her. Like, she's got this dope style, blah, blah, blah. And I would come across, like, checking like what their lives are like. Ooh, who are they dating? Ooh, is she married, or is he married? Is he vegan? I don't fucking know. Like, what is their workout routine? Oh, let's look at their morning routine. Like, all this BS, right? And why? Like, what is the point of that? Shouldn't I just be like, and I've noticed that when I do this, go into this hole, usually my surroundings are not good. Like, I'm trying to escape from something. Usually it's, an uncomfortable feeling. Like, I have something to do at that point, and I'm trying to delay doing it. So, of course, it's like a procrastination habit. You know what I mean? And so that was also another reason why, like, I just didn't want to do it anymore. And then the ads. I think the ads are a big one for me. There are certain things that I really wanted in my life that I realized is not what I, like, truly want. For example, this is very, very, like, trivial, but for the longest time I thought that I had to have, like, perfectly done manicures, right? Like, they have to be on point, or else I'm gonna look like I'm a freaking mess. Or, everyone has their lashes done, I have to have them. Lashes make me look fabulous. I mean, nails, freaking amazing. And yeah, I still love my manicures, but do I have to? Do I really have to have what everyone else is having just so that I feel up to par with, like, what's normal in society? No. Like, and then the body image stuff really, really affected me. There was a certain type of body that, like, I guess I got latched to, and Instagram, especially, even Facebook later on, was feeding to me where, it's like, I have to be like that. If I am not that, I am worthless. I am nothing. I have to have that big ass. I have to have that snatched waist. I have to have those big thighs. And if I do not have that, I am a failure. And I was spending a lot of energy in my life trying to pursue that. Not even realizing that that's not what I really, truly in my heart want. In my heart, I just want to be healthy. And perhaps to some extent, I don't even know what my idea of beautiful is, to be honest. Like, I feel like it's so warped in my brain. yeah, I just want to be healthy. That's it. I don't need a snatched waist. I don't need those abs. Like, I I don't need any of that. Like, I don't need a big ass. Like, my body type is made in a way where my ass is not big. And, I was also able to dig into like certain things from my childhood. For example, an ex used to always tell me that I need to work on my glutes because my glutes are like not big, or whatever like that. I internalized and I turned it into this thing that I have to pursue no matter what, and I don't. And it's the same with clothing. It's the same with my home. Like, I wanted my home to look a certain way. The way that it was like advertised, and the algorithm was feeding me that specific aesthetic. I didn't really want it at the end of the day. I just want a clean and tidy and functional home. That's all that matters. That's all that brings me joy. Plants really do bring me joy, but I don't have to have a jungle in my house to feel content. I don't know if this is like even really that relatable, but that's what happened to me. And this poured into also like, this was more of like a Facebook thing. I've noticed that whenever I would see, and I'm sure a lot of people go through this, the FOMO of like having to have a boyfriend. And I know this is being kind of like this whole image of like wanting, being single is awesome, as being more like, that's being fed more into our society, but it's still like you feel chronically alone, or I wouldn't say alone, lonely if you don't have a partner. But then that partner has to be this specific like type, right? Like, we all have that type in our brains. And I've noticed that when I would like go on dates and stuff with men, I would be like, oh, I don't know if he's gonna look that good with me on like photos, I need that person to kind of like emulate a certain aesthetic in order to fit in with me. And that is so crazy. Like, what should matter is how this person makes me feel. Like, I don't give a fuck what this person makes me feel. If this person could be like the most perfect looking person, but I never gave it a second thought in my head that like, what if this person is an alcoholic? What if this person is abusive? Like, none of that, So I really had to do like complete like turnaround in my life with social media. And it hasn't been that long, you guys, like since I've completely like cut it off. Like I said, it's just been a month off of Facebook for me, and it's already made such a big difference. Like, my spending patterns have changed tremendously. I realized my shopping addiction was being enabled very much by Facebook. I have dope ass clothes, like, I don't need anymore. But for some reason, like, I had to get that super pretty specific cottage core slash fairy core slash under consumption core, whatever the fuck is out there, sweater, like, I just had to have it right now because it's on sale for 50% off for the next one day. And so, oh my God, so many of my purchases, I would say at least from last year, was fueled by social media. So yeah, it's just really interesting to see how much our behavior is fueled by other people's motives. I I don't want to be like a it's not even a conspiracy theory. Like, that's actual real shit, you know? Like, people use you for their own benefit, for their own motive. And to the point where you are clueless about what your own true motive is in life. And that's not cool. That is not cool. I am almost 35. I feel like I should know what I want. I still don't know what I want. And I'm just getting into the journey of what that is. I thought I knew what I wanted, and I worked really, really hard to go for that, but none of that really matters. So I'm going through this complete, like, 360 of, like, what my priorities in life are. You know, what I want for myself, what I want for my baby girl, what I want for my dogs, you know, what I want as a partner, the kind of friend circle that I want, all of that. So it's really exciting for me, and I want to hear your thoughts. Like, is it something that you guys want to, like, delve into, maybe take a break for like a few months from, or do you feel like it benefits you more? I'd love to hear. Facebook was really hard for me to give up, just because I did have a lot of acquaintances there who I used to just talk to, like, here and there, but they didn't really serve any, like, deep purpose in my life. And there were a lot of people in my family and a lot of old friends that I kind of, like, have lost touch with. But I didn't really, because I realized that, like, I either have their phone numbers, or if I don't have access to them, I know someone who knows them, and I can talk to them like that. I don't have to have Facebook for that. You know what I mean? So just really think about it. I challenge you to think about it, and I'm challenging myself to go deeper into it. So yeah, just wanted to share that. Thank you, y'all. Love ya. Bye.